welcome to Roving Report, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's northeast region. I'm your host Limpam Vishum, and the highlights of today's program are: Islamic fundamentalists setting up base in northeast India. Mushroom cultivation gains popularity as an alternative farming option in the northeast. Buns in Assam's Karbi Anglong cripples normal life in parts of northeast. Wushu player Yumnam Sanathoy Devi makes India proud. And fitness sector fast witnessing growth in Manipur. India is concerned about the growing influence of Islamic fundamentalists in its northeast region, which could pose a major security threat to the nation. The security forces are on high alert to foil any such attempt by the jihadi outfits to woo the youth in the region and create instability. We have a report. A protest rally by members of All Assam Student Union, ASU, was taken out in Jorhat in protest against the alleged activities and the threat posed by Al-Qaeda and IS in the region. The presence of jihadi elements in Assam is in no doubt following the arrest of 6 youths suspected to have links with the Bangladesh-based Islamic terror network Jamaat-ul-Mujahideen. They were arrested from Barpeta district for alleged involvement in the October 2 blast at Bardhaman in West Bengal. ASU submitted a memorandum containing all the demands to the Chief Minister and the Prime Minister. There have been frequent reports of Al-Qaeda and other fundamentalist organizations trying to expand their base in the region, with possible help from northeast-based insurgent groups. Earlier in September, the Al-Qaeda had issued a video threatening to carry out its campaign in India and expand its base in several states, including Assam. Security forces are on high alert and search operations are being conducted all over the state to address the threat. Security has also been tightened along the international border to prevent any cross-border infiltration.
Any place, any fundamental activities to the extreme is disturbing. We have to contain that kind of forces anywhere in the country.
International terror group Al-Qaeda is trying to expand its activities to Assam in collaboration with anti-Turk faction of Ulfa.
Earlier also there are some suspicions, but today it has proved. Then Al-Qaeda also, they especially mentioned of Assam also. Assam is also one of their targets. There's no doubt about it. We are vigilant. We will not allow it to have a base of jihadis, and we will extend all possible help to the government of India.
Northeast region has already suffered prolonged insurgency, and the growing presence of Islamic terror outfits in the region poses a serious security threat. Moving on, the northeastern states have been witnessing a rapid growth in rural and urban areas, especially with the implementation of several government-run schemes. Let's focus on the changing scenario in the region with our segment Ripples. Mushroom cultivation has become a small-scale agriculture alternative for many in the northeast. A profitable venture, mushroom farming is suitable to climatic conditions of the region. Take a look.
Climatic conditions in India, especially the northeastern region, are favorable for natural occurrence of mushrooms. And realizing the potential of this non-traditional cash crop, many people in the region are shifting their attention towards mushroom cultivation. The Ministry of Rural Development runs a special scheme on mushroom farming, which motivates many farmers to adopt this alternative form of farming.
Actually, Tripura weather condition is very much suitable for the growth of mushroom. Uh, as you seen in the forest also, you will get the wide varieties of mushrooms. So farmers and the tribal people are collecting them from the forest and they are selling them in the market. So that is not available throughout the year. So ICR want the availability and consumption of the mushroom throughout the year. So ICR to TSP plan, we have a project under which we give training to the farmers.
Meet Nilotpal Sinha, a teacher turned entrepreneur who runs the Vivekanand Mushroom Center at South Hurua in North Tripura. Having started mushroom farming in 2003 in a small area, today his center produces 6 kg of crop every day. Sinha earns Rs 25,000 to 30,000 in a month by producing milky and oyster mushrooms.
धीरे धीरे मार्केट बड़ा होने लगा। अगरतला की मार्केट मुझे समझ में आया और धर्मनगर की मार्केट मैंने कुछ एडवर्टाइजमेंट वगैरह करके कस्टमर का बहुत पॉजिटिव रेस्पॉन्स मुझे मिला और उसी रेस्पॉन्स से मैंने मेरा भी इंस्पिरेशन और भी बढ़ा।
Mushroom consumption in India is comparatively low, but 55% of the households consume mushrooms in their daily diet. The consumption in the northeast is little higher than the rest of the country. As climatic conditions in the northeast is suitable for mushroom farming, efforts are on to encourage more farmers to take on mushroom as alternative farming.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
Nagaland Chief Minister T.R. Zeliang and his Assam counterpart Tarun Gogoi recently met with Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh for a high-level meeting where they agreed to make efforts to come to a final solution to the border dispute. The Union Minister urged the two sides to maintain people-to-people contact along interstate border to strengthen relations. As per the decision taken during the meeting, the chief secretaries of the two states will submit suggestions to the Home Ministry within 2 weeks. The two chief ministers also met with Prime Minister Narendra Modi separately and apprised him of the prevailing situation in their respective states.
The Supreme Court directed the MHA to settle this issue amicably. That is why MHA has called the meeting. So today we could not arrive at any conclusion. So we were asked to meet again within the 15th November.
On October 25th, suspected militants of NDFB Songbijit faction hurled a hand grenade at a busy area in Sonitpur district of Assam. 5 persons, including a tea garden official, were injured and 2 vehicles were damaged. Injured were immediately admitted in the hospital. The auspicious festival of Ningal Chakauba was recently celebrated with pomp and gaiety in Manipur. On the occasion, a grand feast is prepared in the honor of the daughter at her mother's house, and they are presented gifts by the parents and brothers. During the festival, sister gives blessings to their brothers for well-being and prosperity in life. As a part of the festival, a fish fair cum fish crop competition was also organized by the Fishery Department at Maple Kangjibung in Imphal. Around 90 fish stalls were put up in the fair. The main objective of the fair was to provide a platform for the farmers not only to showcase their production but also to earn profit from their hard work. Later, farmers who produced the highest quantity of fish in the state were awarded. A book by well-known journalist Tia Merinla Mona Lisa Chankija titled Cogitating for a Better Deal was recently released in Dimapur. The book was released by peace activist Niketu Iralu. Chankija is the only woman editor, proprietor and publisher of a newspaper in the Northeast, and this is her 3rd book. On 24th October, ace boxer MC Mary Kom joined the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan in Imphal by sweeping the Kongnang, Ani Karak and Tinku roads in the town. The Asian Games gold medalist was joined by her boxing academy staff in the mission. Launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on October 2nd, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is a national level campaign to encourage people to keep the country clean.
It's a cleanliness for everywhere, so it's a good cause.
US Consul General in Kolkata, Helen Lafave, who recently visited Tripura, said that the security situation has improved in northeastern region. The envoy was in the northeast to review to overall law and order situation and had covered Assam, Meghalaya, Manipur, Sikkim and Mizoram before reaching Tripura. The visit was aimed at knowing the investment potential in the resource-rich northeastern region bordering China, Myanmar, Bhutan, Bangladesh and Nepal.
We are very interested in building the network of connections, the connectivity between India and the neighboring countries into Southeast Asia, Bangladesh and other countries. And we think that, I know that these other initiatives that you mentioned also include elements of that. And so that is something that, generally speaking, we definitely are very much supportive of increasing that connectivity.
Like the rest of the country, Chhath Puja was celebrated with devotion in Agartala as hundreds of devotees gathered at the Khejur Bagan lake. Devotees in their traditional attire took a dip in the lake and prayed to the setting sun with their offerings. The festival that lasts for 4 days is devoted to the sun god and prayers are offered to him for the well-being and prosperity of one's family. Arunachal Chief Minister Nabam Tuki recently addressed a sensitization program on the activation of the Chief Minister's Universal Health Insurance Scheme at the banquet hall in Itanagar. Speaking at the event that was attended by district medical officers and hospital superintendents, Tuki called upon the state health officers to be updated on the scheme and ensure the coverage of 1.72 targeted households under it. The CM also called for providing better medical facilities to the people by utilizing the funds properly. The Chief Minister has sanctioned 10 crore rupees to the district hospitals for activation of the scheme.
Frequent buns in the Karbi Anglong district of Assam has been causing major economic loss to the region. Recently, a 1,000-hour-long bun to demand the creation of a separate autonomous state within Assam has been called, but the security forces are taking measures to ensure proper vehicular movement on highways passing through the district. We have a report.
The Joint Action Committee for Autonomous State, or JACAS, has called for a 1,000-hour-long bandh in Assam's Karbi Anglong district from October 27th. Few incidents of road blockades on NH2, violence and halting of trucks loaded with goods have been reported. However, the security forces are providing escort to the stranded vehicles to prevent any untoward incident and maintain the free flow of traffic. The bandh, expected to continue till December 7th, has been called in order to press for resumption of talks with centre on the issue of creating an autonomous state out of Assam. Less supply of essential commodities in Manipur has resulted in long queues outside the ration stores and petrol pumps. The residents have condemned the frequent bans and blockades by Joint Action Committee for Autonomous State and have requested them to find an amicable solution through dialogue. Additional paramilitary forces have been deployed by the centre on the highways to avoid any untoward incident during the bandh. Frequent bans and violence in the hill district of Assam causes much inconvenience to the people, besides hampering the economy of the region.
Players from the Northeast have brought laurels for the country at various international events. Today we meet Yumnam Sanathoi Devi, a young Wushu player from Manipur who recently won a bronze medal at the 17th Asian Games in South Korea.
Yumnam Sanathoi Devi is one among the few Wushu players in the country. A resident of Yaripok Top Chingta village in Thobal district of Manipur, she won a bronze medal at the recently concluded Incheon Asian Games. Her next target is to win gold at the 2015 World Wushu Championship and also to win a medal at the Olympics someday.
I tungki wakande I huzik sahi ahum mari bauti mari manga bauti I phasana sana gi gena khali Olympic ki thaksida I che meriko moida target toraga I man loba title jimak loba ngamnaba I hujimak hujiktage I preparation tawri aduga mana loba ngambasi maina I su loba ngamnaba honage aduga masigi matung tarakoda I tungda horaiba angang mayam masa mayam jingje amu aina title phangiba sumaina phangnabagi damakta I mogi damakta mateng pange aduga mogi damakta help toraga mogi damakta punsije ka thokke na khali.
Sanathoi took up Wushu, a traditional Chinese martial arts, in 2003 under the guidance of Maibam Surbala Devi and later under Moirangthem Ibomcha Meitei. She later availed training by the Sports Authority of India. She has won a number of medals at various national and international Wushu events.
Masi Lagi inakta he hor berdasar pada gina 2002-3 ada lagi inakta lana pada magi kham bukan bertalent will power and tongan by speed high in but good discipline zimonda yaar lana re alna namar warga hoji pagda si taw hai bada course mana taw hai ba pumphana taw hai khudi mak pangthok pangamba adu gi sima gi mai pak pagi ngasi gi 11-0 pane hana khale
sima lawraktana oja mayam gi mateng lawdana isa je sigi thakte yaurei che oja mayam di yam thagani ngai ni yam nungai mapana leikhi draba matung jida mapana le magadi kyam harau jani ledu phare moi mapan pokun daina mam yar posida ai masibna mayam je magi mayam jigi changbam oina baina khalle.
Hailing from a poor family, Sanathoi had to struggle a lot to reach at this stage. Currently pursuing her graduation, Sanathoi also helps out her family in making clothes in looms during her leisure time. The success of young sportspersons like Sanathoi Devi is an inspiration for the youth in the region.
The trend of working out in gyms is fast catching up with the people of Manipur. As people increasingly become aware of the need to lead a healthy life, large number of gyms are opening up across the state. Take a look.
Be it Adamam Bobby or Khundrakpam Pradeep Kumar, Manipur has produced many international level bodybuilders. People in the state have the passion to look smart and fit, and this trend is now becoming a fashion statement for the young. In recent years, fitness centers in Imphal city are mushrooming with the growing health consciousness among the people. There are over a dozen of fitness centers in Imphal, each having over 500 members.
I have joined here since 1 month and I find myself, before coming here, I've got a good news about this Punba Fitness Center through my friends. And my friends also, not only they have reduced physically but also mentally. So from their opinion, I have come here since 1 month here in this Punba Fitness Center.
Everyone is very much conscious about their health because if you go to gym regularly, it can protect from various kinds of diseases, and mentally and physically fit is always good. I mean, in our day-to-day life.
A Punba Fitness Center run by a former muscle man, Yumnam Hemlet, is one such center which has latest equipments and qualified fitness trainers. With a client list consisting of people from different age groups, the center is doing business of up to 10 lakh rupees per month.
Public response is mostly the people in Manipur, they're crazy on fitness. Mostly people, they're crazy to they work out to come here above 30 years old, up to 85.
Bodybuilding is extremely popular among Manipuri youth, and the state has produced a number of world-class bodybuilders. With this new trend of fitness centers, the youth in the region are increasingly becoming motivated to lead a healthy life and stay away from any bad habits.
With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Lumpim, signing off with some images of the annual sports meet of the Tangkul Katam Now Long Delhi. Goodbye and take care.